The products in this video were provided by Kiwi Design. Hey guys, NINJAGUYVR here, and today we're reviewing 3 accessories that I'm kind of excited to talk about. Now let's rewind back to my first headset. When I was using the MetaQuest 2, I've decided to go with the Kiwi Design head strap and facial interface, and it was so comfortable. My face pretty much felt like a marshmallow when I was in VR. Fast forward to today, I enjoy my setup, but I've always missed the comfy feeling that Kiwi Design offered back then. Well, I finally have the opportunity to try the peak setup of Kiwi Design with the MetaQuest 3S. So let's see if I get back that feeling of nostalgia. Today we'll be talking about my testing of the H4 Boost Halo battery strap, the G4 Pro grips cover, and the V4 facial interface. I've played the entirety of Shattered with this setup, and there are some good and bad things to talk about for every accessories. Alright, let's go ahead and do a deep dive for every one of them. So for those who don't know, the difference between a regular head strap and a Halo one is that the regular one will rely on putting pressure on your face to maintain its position, while the Halo strap will put pressure on the front of your head and the back. I've personally been enjoying the comfortability of a Halo strap on my end. It helps with not having a super red face after a session and just feel like having longer sessions without feeling any discomfort. The H4 Boost Halo battery strap is a really comfortable one. One thing that stands out from other straps that I've tried is their cushiony pads. I was scared that they would have changed it from the great Quest 2 strap, but nope, it's still there and as comfortable as it was. For some reason, I've seen a lot of straps with just a piece of rubber holding the back of the head, but that cushion makes such a difference. They've also decided to have cushions for the front head holder, which, again, is super nice. I have to say that this cushion is probably the most comfortable that I've been in a Halo strap so far. There are some nice adjustment options with it. You have your wheel in the back that will adjust the length of your head. Then there's the top velcro to make sure that your eyes are at the perfect height of the sweet spot. And then there's actually a wheel at the front that I've never seen before that adjusted the front height of the headset. All of these options are amazing because you can really get a precise eye positioning in there, and it's just a one-time setup unless you have more than one person using it. Just put it on and game on! This headset also includes a battery for extended playtime. After testing it, I'd say that it can extend it to about 2 extra hours, maybe a little less. It's not the best length that I've seen, but it's enough for any sessions that I have. The battery can be charged with a 45-watt adapter, and what's nice is that there's a dual fast charging function, meaning that you can charge your strap while charging your headset at the same time, and it charges it pretty fast. It's also good to note that the headset stays fully charged if you plug it in and play. My only complaint, and that's been a nitpick of mine with almost every strap that I tried, is that the charging port is at the bottom. I don't like that because it puts an unnecessary strain into my charging cord, and I just wish that it was on top instead. Something that I've said before is when you try grips, you don't want to go back to the regular safety one afterwards. It's just so easy to slip them on and start your game. These ones are very unique and interesting. There's kind of 2 parts to it. The main grip, and then there's a small battery insert. The insert is to make sure that your battery is safe in there. They've even put a small black strip so you can remove your battery more easily. After putting the rubber, you can see that you have a small battery door that you can close, so you don't need to remove the grip completely when you want to change your battery. One thing that I was worried about this grip, because it happened in the past, is that there's a little bit of a rubber that goes on top of the controller. Sometimes when they cover the front like that, it blocks the infrared lights that are needed to track your controller's position. Well, I have to say that I was pleasantly surprised because after playing more than 8 hours with them, there was not a single moment where the tracking was lost, so that is not something that I'm worried about at all. There's just a little something that bothers me with those grips. The top part of the hand kind of have a button for better movement, but personally, that part of the grip is a tad bit uncomfortable to my hands. I want to have these grips tighten up, but when they're too tight, I can feel that part and get a mark on my hand after my session, so I have to loosen them up a little bit more than what I'm used to. Overall, I can definitely ignore that issue and still find them pretty good. They're not leaving my hands due to the really good rubber quality, and the strap is still securely tightened up. Okay, we're now on to the last one, the V4 facial interface, and I have to say, that one is super comfortable. I don't know how they do it, but the type of cushion that they use, my face just really loves it. It feels very good, and I barely get any marks on my face with this setup. Something that I was a fan of with the Quest 2 one was how good the vents were to keep any foggy lenses out, and that one is absolutely the same. The vents are made in a way that no light goes inside, so when your face is in, it'll still be pitch black in there. And yeah, they've just found a way to not get too heated in there. I don't know if it's because of the combination of pads and vents keeping it cool, but I leave the headset not feeling heated at all. That is, if I'm not playing any sweaty games, of course. Once again, there's a little something bad about this one too. I don't know if I was sent maybe a defect one, I'm really not sure, but when I installed this interface, the top clips well with the headset, but I can't clip the bottom for some reason, so this leaves it not completely tightened up with the headset. It's personally not a big deal on my end. I don't notice any uncomfortability with it, but it's just not clipped on the bottom. I'm just surprised that this is happening since this should fit perfectly on it. So guys, these were my overall thoughts on the newest Kiwi design accessories. I hope that this was super helpful. There's still a few things that I'd like to mention before we end this. I just want to mention that all accessories were very easy to install. I did not read any instructions and were able to figure out how to install everything with no issues. Do I recommend this setup? Absolutely! This is exactly the same type of comfortability that I had with my Quest 2 and my face is in paradise when I wear this. I've covered a few accessories in the past, but I'm gladly saying that these 3 accessories are staying permanently on my 3S. After playing long sessions of Shattered, I had no hint of head straining and could have continued for a lot longer. The weight balance and comfort for everything felt perfect. I just have to say that I highly praise Kiwi design and they did not disappoint. I think that these accessories are worth the price. Your head will thank you for wearing these, you have my word. It's a very good investment. Thanks everyone for watching. I have a coupon in my description if you ever need a discount for the accessories, and it'll help with my channel at the same time as I get a commission for any purchases using the code. I'll also leave some links of the accessories and the Kiwi design website in case that you need it. Don't forget to hit that like button if this video was informative and helped you in making a decision, and subscribe to my channel as I'm a passionate VR gamer who loves making detailed reviews on games. Have a good one!